Ready, set, record. Okay, I know what you're all thinking. What could a book called Naked possibly be about? Did the guy spend his entire life naked? Well, haha, very punny, but I can honestly say that I have no idea why he titled it Naked. Now, while you try to hilariously narrate my narrations, I'm going to talk about David's father's intense interest in golf. The book is actually just a collection of short stories. In this one in particular, he touches upon just how obsessed with golf his dad is. His father would have him run out onto the green and get the splintered golf tees the golfers had used to tee off. Shout out to Duval because this next thing I'm going to tell you isn't the story I'm connecting to. Hashtag fourth wall break. Anyways, all the things his father made him do reminded me of the time when I went to a Chicago Bears training camp. When they were done, the security guys made the traditional line to keep us from rushing the players. Specifically, I heard one man shout out for an autograph and beg for the player to do so for his kids, even though he probably wanted it for himself. Yeah, same thing here. Now, segueing into the actual thing that I wanted to link to the book, I would have to take you back to the times before I was born. One day, my parents decided to do the nasty, and 9 months later, this magnificent bundle of awesome was born. But with my mother's genes and my father's genes making up my genes, and after 2 years, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, which basically means that my beta cells in my body are getting attacked by my white blood cells, cutting off my production of insulin. That stuff basically keeps my blood from turning into syrup. Now, moving back to the connection between that and the book. The theme that the two stories share is the interests of some people may become able to cause people strife. The difference is that I don't have any sort of contempt for my parents, the way David did for his father. And I'm pretty sure my sister holds no contempt either, although she has more reason to than I do. She went from being this cute little kid with pirate qualifications to being an actual pirate with type 1 diabetes too. Just to clarify, my sister doesn't have a left hand. She was born that way, and I just like to joke about it all the time. Okay, now, I'm going to stop rambling about that and start rambling about my next connection to David Sedaris. This story that he tells is the time when he got incredibly into theater and the performing arts. In this story, Sedaris tells of when an inspirational speaker came into the class and with his act sparked David's interest in acting. He found out that the speaker was directing a rendition of Hamlet, so he decided to audition with his friend but not friend Lois. They auditioned and got parts that really have no relevance to the actual story that David is telling. Anyways, Lois ended up sleeping with the entire cast and the director, which ended up ruining what could have been a really awesome play. Here enters the theme, in the face of human folly, one can forget their place and sacrifice their potential. In that case, lust was the folly that squandered the potential of the play. In my case, however, the folly is sloth. On countless occasions, procrastinating has screwed up my chances at getting good grades. Even now, I'm throwing together this presentation in less than 24 hours before it's due. That automatically means that I'm probably not going to do as well as I could have if I'd started sooner. Then again, I have the opportunity to improve myself. That horny director is still going to be producing awful plays in nowhere, North Carolina. In the end, Sedaris wrote his memoir-like collection of essays to basically say that life is going to happen no matter what you do. And I happen to agree with that in full.